What's up, guys? We had a little technical issue. My dog totally tore my situation down here. Going live with Johnny from Evil Creek with Dawg, obviously, who's going to join me here shortly. I'm just smacking my dog. Hey, go on, Pretzel, please. Get out. I'm outside. The power is out at my house, so I had to get out here and obviously side is still nice, so here I am. It's cool. I think Dawg's here. Trying to get him. Hey,
nice hat.
yeah, I like that backwood shit. It's perfectly appropriate for my situation because the power's out here. So
Oh yeah?
so I'm outside by the fire.
Why
That's my light
is the
right now.
power? Why is the power out?
I don't know. Just in my area, it's like from here to Metcalf, it's out. So
Ooh. Hope your phone is charged.
60% should be good.
I get 73s, so
Yeah, but you have power sources at home.
but if you fall by the wayside, I can carry on.
That's right. Let's see if I can find
Just
Johnny
leave me.
here.
Yeah, he wanted you to invite him through the Evil Creek.
I just did.
Okay.
He has to come on here,
Yeah.
though. So
He's told me he's not very familiar. There he is. He hasn't really done it a lot, so.
Are we there?
Wait on.
yes, sir.
Oh,
You just need your camera to be on you. If you're on
Are you
the
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
There he is.
You guys out in the wilderness.
Yeah, we're both outside.
Trying to
There,
get the hardest part's getting the frogs to shut up.
Well, my dog, like I actually set this up previously, went live. Then my dog comes over, runs the whole thing off. My phone ends up on the ground, so I canceled that one and started this one.
Oh, okay. So we're not live yet, are
Yeah,
we?
we're live, buddy.
What?
We're live.
Fix your hair.
Oh, I know.
You look great.
What's
It's
with
getting
that?
long, isn't it? Yeah.
Holy cow.
Down it. That wasn't me, that was the frog. All right, you lads.
Good, you?
Why
Good.
Why are you so light?
So dark?
You guys are.
I know.
Because we're in the south, bud.
That's it. This is a bit of heaven. Look, you see the wee pond over to my shoulder here where the frogs are going nuts. And
yeah, there's the firewood over there.
Yeah,
and I gotta. Yeah.
Downtown living, what?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for having me on, lads. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Happy to have you, bud.
Good. Where are you, Gus?
If only to stop bugging us, you know?
Gus is in
Can
the
you not see me?
dark. No, you're in black.
No, I'm here.
I've only got Dawg in the bottom corner.
Can't see me up top.
No.
You got the cute one on. You don't need me. If you can hear me, that's good enough.
No. Hey guys. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Fire.
There.
Are you all ready? All three of you that are watching? Here we go.
Well, maybe we may get more, and we always share this after.
Yeah.
Can you see me now, Johnny?
No, still black.
That's weird. Because Dawg can see me.
Yeah, the whole top end is just black and just me and Dawg. That's good anyway.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. So what's new with you guys?
Not much. We didn't have a podcast tonight. Our guest wasn't available.
Yep.
So we took the night off.
She went second best, and you grabbed me instead.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. We brought the legend on, whose band has new music coming. I believe that's the purpose of this situation. No,
there might have been some hints over the last couple of days.
Yep, you might have seen some a good-looking fella with a big white beard making appearances here and there through the last few weeks. But now we're come up to our final build-up. I'm pleased to announce that our next single will be out this Wednesday, the 18th of June. Woohoo! So we've got a song called The Outlaw coming out, and we have the fabulous Dawg, the to be the main. Let me just grab it here so you can see. Hopefully, it's not backwards. It is backwards, but anyway, there he is, the man himself.
Wow.
My apologies for the backwards, but he is on the front cover of the single. And like I say, that's coming out this Wednesday. Also, a video to go along with it as well. So we hope that a lot of people hit us up over on our YouTube channel for all that content that comes out of that. But I'm really excited about this one. I think it's a great song.
As long as they just listen and don't look, they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's yeah. No,
I'm
really
sure
excited.
it'll be amazing. Of course, you always put out good stuff.
Oh, I already
Makes sense.
know.
It is. It's bad, like this one, because like whenever I walked into Evil Creek, well, coming up 4 years, I'm still like the new guy in the band, you know, and I'm surrounded by amazing songwriters with Mark and Cliff. And for this one, for the Outlaw, was one I've been playing around with different songs to see if my songwriting style can kind of fit in with Evil Creek. And a few times I've went back to Cliff going, hey, I've got this song. What do you think of this one? Do you think this could be used in Evil Creek? And it was either a yay or an A, just for the fact that a lot of time, because I'm originally singing it back to them, it'll automatically sound like me, my own solo stuff, or maybe my previous band. But I went back and forward, and then I ended up trying to go down that road of the different tuning and stuff that Mark and Cliff will do to give that Evil Creek sound. So I've never actually played around with the different tuning. So I played around with my guitar and done the double drop D and played around and had this kind of a cowboy. Actually, it was like a story come up in my head as I was playing the chords. I could see like it's almost like this old outlaw was trying to get away from the old life, you know, of being a killer and whatever and settling down. But then someone comes and kills his wife, sort of thing, and then he goes on the revenge for him, which is kind of the premise of the song in my head when it came up. So it was more of it kind of sounded more of like a country kind of thing when I did it. But then whenever I brought it forward to the band and they were like, oh, like we should work on this. And then whenever Mark started laying his vocals down, he obviously puts his whole mark into it. You know, he puts his mark on it, should I say, and changed up the whole vibe of the way that I had initially, because it was the song that I brought forward. I'm like, okay, it goes like this. But then whenever he went in the studio and he started laying down the vocals, he markified it, if you want to make my own word up, and it just blew it out of the park. It was unbelievable the way that he did it, and all the lads, like everything that they've contributed to this isn't like, oh, look at me, is my song. This is our song. We all put our heart and soul into it, and we're so proud of the outcome. And we also went back and used Josh Hart as well. To do the mixing and mastering and recording of the drums and stuff like that. So he the one that recorded our last previous few singles as well. I wish that frog would shut up as loud as it is there.
It adds to the ambiance.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you finish a sentence, it like talks back to you.
Yeah, it's like when Stone Cold Steve Austin, what?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah. Of course, you'd bring in a wrestling reference. Yeah,
Of course,
Yeah.
Got it before you did.
That's the bottom line. Yeah.
So what was like so obviously you spoke a bit about the process. Like, was it a kind of a longer process for this one than usual? Like just because of the way you brought it and then how it turned out? Was it a long sort of deliberation between everybody?
It's not that, like, Cliff is always my measuring stick when it comes to the songwriting, especially when it comes to Evil Creek anyway. So I had a few different ideas, like I say, and I went, hey, can I play this song for you and tell me what you think? And he would come back and say, listen, that's very either Johnny McConnell or it's very Walking McCrows, my last band. It doesn't really have that Evil Creek effect. So then whenever I went away and I ended up writing The Outlaw, I brought it forward and said, listen, can I try this one on you then to see what it's like? And then he just wrote back, he says, nah, that's an Evil Creek song. And I knew right away then, when I got that approval from Cliff, that it was on the right path. So then obviously we went in and I played it for Mark a few times, sent him a kind of a version of me singing and playing it here. Then we all got together in the room and just started jamming it out, and it just formed something bigger than I ever thought it would be, you know. What? What?
Of course, he's not
Yeah,
going to do
there
it
you go.
now.
He's a little
Yeah,
off now.
Can you still
he's
can you
off key like
can you
myself.
still not see me,
Nope,
Johnny?
It's okay.
Really, eh?
You're still
nope.
handsome with your Dallas Alexander hat on. So, Johnny,
Yep.
That's funny.
when
It's funny
was the
because like
song was
obviously,
the song in the process of being written when I showed up with that dressed up? And you got, I don't like the reaction I got when I showed up at the Brass Monkey. I just wore basically all black with my cowboy hat, and you guys are standing outside, and they're all like, "Yes, that." And then Steve is like, "Yeah, can we talk?" And I'm like,
Yeah, I mean
"What?"
that when it comes to the visuals of the band, Steve's usually the one that goes like he knows obviously with the story of the song and the feel of the song as well. And there's a lot of beautiful characters around Ottawa that you could take brilliant pictures of. And we'd already been jamming away at the Outlaw. We played it a few times live as well, just to get the feel from the crowd to see how well it goes down. Because usually, as you know, I play the piano and I'll play the mandolin a bit and all that sort of stuff. But this is the first time where I step out and play the 12-string guitar. So I wanted just to see how the vibe would go with another instrument, as well as the other two guys on the electric and the acoustic and me on the 12 string. So when you come in that time dressed the way you were, I think Steve just went, there's the outlaw. That's the vision right there. That I need to capture that. And that's what he went up and he's like, hey, do you mind taking pictures for it? Because you were just perfect for it. Like I said, I guess it's only just a side view, but I think it was an awesome job and there's a
Oh yeah,
lot
he
more
took.
pictures.
The joke is he made me look good.
Black and white makes everybody look good.
Well, fair enough. Fair.
Irons out the wrinkles. Make a loud one.
what?
There
Oh,
it is.
very,
Yeah.
Yeah,
very cool.
No,
that's
we're so excited, and like I say, thank you very much for getting me on here and letting us talk about it. So we're on the final stretch. We've only got a few days left until it comes out, which is June 18th on a Wednesday, and we have a premiere as well. If anybody's listening and is interested in hearing the song, you can go on the Evil Creek YouTube channel. There's a premiere already set up that you can catch the video starting whenever it becomes live, and we'll be on live to hopefully do a wee video, something similar to this, to talk about it before the premiere and stuff like that. So it should be good.
I'm
Cool.
sure it will be.
Is this
Yeah, it's gonna
a
be.
lot of production for this song? Have you done that for others? I don't remember there being as much.
Production,
Like just
yeah.
like
I mean, we all,
hype for the song and stuff.
well, we usually do. It's just we found with Evil Creek, our demographic, although we're on all the platforms worldwide, we're on our Spotify and iTunes and Deezer and iHeartRadio and everything across the world. You can find Evil Creek music. Well, we've seemed to find that our demographic tends to want to go to YouTube to find our stuff. There's a lot of people that have maybe walked away from Spotify because of the premiums and advertisements and all that sort of thing, and they rather get their music from YouTube. So what was it, a few months ago now, Mark had made uh, a song that we didn't actually release as a single, "Gamble of a Broken Man." Beautiful song that was on our last EP, and he just made a lyric video for it and threw it up on our YouTube channel. Just, hey, let's just get it out there. Even though you can get it on all the platforms, I made this video. Um, so far in the last load of months it's been up, we have 65,000 hits on YouTube on that one song.
Wow.
So with that kind of tells us that our demographic is looking for our stuff on YouTube. So we're on the process now of let's work on YouTube a lot more, making more content that way. As you know, I have a real silly side, so a lot of my silly side will probably show up. But we want to capture the band as well,
Very cool.
and like a lot of background stuff and interviews like this will come down well. Even though you can't see Gus's face, it's going to be beautiful. Yeah.
I can see it on my end, and Dawg can see it. So when we post
I can
this,
see
like
both of
you'll
you.
see it all. I might
That's
say
Okay, that's
what
cool.
I'll do, Johnny, is send you this as a video, like separately, and then you can post it
Awesome.
that way.
Lovely. You're the best.
No,
We're getting better.
Johnny gave me a nice punching bag that I got to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Screws not included.
Yeah, and Johnny's
We'll get there.
passion. Yeah.
I'll have to find him. I promise I'll find him.
No, I ordered some. It's okay. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah. With how you guys as a band obviously have progressed, and it seems like you have an identity now. But with this track, and how you mentioned that it is like an Evil Creek song,
Hmm.
do you feel it's any different than something you've written before? Or is it something kind of
Oh
outside
yeah.
of your book? Yeah.
As a songwriter, like I say, you always want to try and challenge yourself. And anybody who knows me as a songwriter over the years, I've never been pigeonholed into one genre. I've jumped from rock to more electric pop with my own stuff, and then coming into Evil Creek, these guys have woke me up to a whole new style of music as well. So it's literally being underneath the learning tree with Cliff and Mark and watching how them two just bring their songs to the table and it comes to life, and then I have to try in some way change my whole way of thinking when it comes to songwriting, see what I can add to it, and then hopefully it rubs off on me. So that's just the way this song went. It was one of them. It kind of sounds like I could definitely hear Mark singing it. It was just a matter of if they liked it enough, and lucky enough they did. So this song here, like we're all very very proud of it. It's not like obviously I'll hold my head very high that I've been able to contribute a wee bit, a wee small portion towards Evil Creek. But yeah, I think people are gonna dig this song anyway.
Nice. Well, I know that you always downplay yourself in the band, but you're a big piece of that band. I mean, but the
You calling me fat?
well, you did sell me your punching bag, but the yeah, no,
What?
yeah, yeah, exactly. What I was getting at is I think yeah, I know that you're modest and everything, but you all bring your own little piece, right? Like
Oh yeah.
Steve's so visual, but and then Cliff's such a really great guitarist and it has such a great ear for what that Evil Creek sound is like.
Mhm.
And then obviously nobody sings like your lead singer, right? Like even when we first met you and had you guys all played, which was amazing for us. Remember, I think that was the first
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
Doug, that somebody played in studio
Mhm.
for
yeah,
us, right?
yeah. Yeah, we were even the first time I ever saw Mark. Sorry, I'm going to keep walking because it's getting a bit dark here. Maybe you can see a bit better. Yeah. So hearing Mark's voice on anything is just it's incredible to hear. He's so unique. You can pick him out of a crowd no matter what you're listening to,
Mhm.
and that's what makes the sound of Evil Creek as well. Yes, you can have we're all musicians in our own right, but together there's just magic there. You know what I mean? You have to be in a room with us just to see. Even lately, coming up with our new stuff that we haven't even recorded yet. It just was. It's so natural to us. We just get into the room and it's Mark will say, "Oh, I'm going to play this one. Let me hear what you like." And he wants us to obviously to sit there and listen to hear what it is. But before a few bars into it, we're all kind of joining in. We all kind of know where it's going to go, and everything just takes a life of its own. It's incredible to watch, and that's an amazing thing about songwriting as well. Seeing something from its infancy right through to the big productions, amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And Russ as well. Like we can't leave Russ out of it as well. His bass work as well. Like because the bass can be buried a lot in the mixes and stuff like that. Been able to sit in the studio, especially when he was recording, and just hearing him isolated with maybe the drum track and a bit of guitar. That man is incredible at what he does. Like he's such an amazing musician. He just stands with a big guy in the corner, but what an amazing musician he is, and he just brings so much life and character to the song too.
Totally.
True. True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
Well, the bassist always gets
yeah, he
left
does.
behind, right?
Yeah, it always seems to be that way.
Yeah,
With this song now, Johnny,
yeah.
um, it's going to vie for my heart because my favorite Evil Creek song to date is
Hmm.
the Underneath.
Oh yeah.
So that's my fave. So it maybe I'll have to like this one more just because
Well,
you're in
because
it.
of the good-looking fella on the front cover, yes,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Oh man,
the
Doug just
bathorn.
getting
Yeah,
that
Oh,
nice ego
oh
boost, eh,
no,
buddy?
he's right though. He's right. He's right.
yeah, ego boost. Steve sent me a picture of him wearing a shirt with my face on it, and I was like,
It's
mm,
awesome.
I know you're
That's
not.
awesome.
Sorry for jumping everywhere. You're not one for seeing people's faces on T-shirts, but
No, like
no, we're
with our
very
little
proud. I'd like to say Steve just really he captured the moment and the whole thing of the song just with that one picture, even of you sideways. It's almost like a wanted poster.
it was an interesting
Right.
shoot. Obviously never. Well, we did the one with Laura, but I've
Mhm.
never done like he's like, okay, sit like this, no, do this. I'm like, are we
Yeah,
done? Are we done? No, no, we're not done. We're gonna go over here and do this. How about doing this? I'm like, you
yeah.
don't us.
You should see when we do the horror
Oh,
pictures for him when I'm
I
dressed
know,
up as
man.
like Jason and Freddy and all sorts. And
Those are
yeah,
crazy. Like
yeah,
he's got a crazy talent, and it was fun chatting with him too because we talked a lot
hmm
about like the Walking with Crows and his other stuff that he's done, and
yeah.
he loves to talk about his music too, and it was fun. It was really fun.
Oh, he's an amazing musician though. Like even going the same route as Russ. Whenever Steve hears something, just a couple of bars into it, he knows, and he knows where the changes are going to be straight away. He's just an amazing. I'm so blessed to be in this band. To be honest with you, that's why I'm so happy. A lot of people have thought, well, being coming from a front man in this band, like, what are you going to be like whenever you step back in Evil Creek? I'm in my glory. You know, I'm under the learning tree of them four guys. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just amazing, and we all work, like I say, really well together, and the dynamic's good. Like we have our silly side and we have our serious side, and but the most important thing is the music always comes first, you know. And we're good friends as well. That's always an amazing thing when you're in a band. So,
Yes, yes.
hmm
I was just teasing Dog, but the picture is so well done. Like Steve's a very talented photographer, obviously. So I was
hmm
just messing with Dog a bit
Yeah.
because I didn't get to
oh
see
yeah,
him today. Um, yeah, I think that it's obvious that you're friends and obvious that you guys know. It's funny how you pick up on little things as you play together because you're so talented. You can see the other person doing something and then just jump in and sort of be part of
hmm
that. Like, yeah, I think that's such I don't think it's obvious, but it's sort of like something that you can tell when you're
yeah,
watching or you're listening, or even when you guys post videos about, you guys are just jamming and getting things together. I remember you taking a video of Steve like playing the drums and stuff, and it's fun too. Like you guys look like you're having fun, which is really nice to see too.
yeah. That was them last. Was it last week? We were practicing. We always practice over in Record Runner, and it was a real bad thunderstorm outside. And then we were in the garage part, or the garage, as you say in Canada, the garage. We were in the garage, so you can actually lift the garage doors up. So it was pissing with rain outside. The thunder and lightning was cracking behind Steve, like it was loud behind him. But it just added to the whole ambience of the day. So I obviously started recording a wee bit and recorded Steve playing, and ended up just putting my phone in the corner for a couple of songs. And I think we captured Dead Flowers there by the Rolling Stones. We were jamming that out and for just, as you do, just to play something different for a change. And I threw that up on our YouTube channel and stuff like that. But that's just us in the room just doing whatever. Someone starts strumming something. Hey, let's do this one. Okay, this is what we're doing, and just bang, you just go straight into it. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Times.
It is.
So the song comes out Wednesday. Video is out Wednesday as well.
Yeah,
Or
so I think it'll be I think it's a 5 p.m. premiere on Wednesday then for the video on YouTube. But as of midnight Tuesday and in the Wednesday then is when the song's released worldwide on all the platforms then, the Spotify and iTunes and all that sort of thing.
nice.
Yeah,
I'll be
Yeah.
listening to that right away.
Gus is
awesome.
slowly fading away into the darkness.
Yeah.
On the back
Oh,
of a horse.
can you see me? Can see the fire like
Yes,
off my
it's good.
face?
Kind of, it's good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool effect. Oh no,
Just,
not
Hello,
that.
darkness, my old friend.
Yes.
well, I've been in the dark for Johnny the whole time, so
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
talk-
Hopefully you'll show up in the video when you send it to him.
I know.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, we'll see.
So there it is, folks. That's the cover. I'll show you one more time, even though it's backwards. That's our dog on the front cover of The Outlaw that is out on June 18th. Can't wait.
Love it, man. Love it. Well, thanks
And you'll
for
be-
spending some time with us.
Yeah,
No,
man.
thanks, John.
thank you very much again for doing this. I'm much appreciated. I know you are so busy, so it's always amazing talking to you. And we'll have to hang out again sometime soon.
Yes. When
Mhm.
do you back to duty with your chicken wing there?
Oh, I'm out for another 6 weeks or so. That's why we've just been concentrating on our recording lately. That's why no one has seen us out playing live just yet. There's been if people don't know, I just had surgery on my arm, so it's kind of put a spanner in the works for Evil Creek right now. But on the other side of that, it gave us time to be able to get on our recordings and start pushing them out. So Outlaw comes out on June 18th, and then we're already getting in, I think, either this weekend or the weekend after to finish off our next single, which will be coming out in the next few months then after that. So, yeah, there's still a lot coming out of Evil Creek, even if we're not on the stage just yet.
That's all.
I was going to ask if you have a show lined up, but I guess you'll wait and see how that things go.
Yeah, I've messed it up for the guys with my surgery and stuff, so I can't do any guitar or any kind of stringed instruments. I can't do any squeezing or nothing because of my elbow. So that is what it is. But sure.
Okay, buddy. Well, thanks again.
Yeah, Johnny.
Guys,
Oh,
it's been a pleasure.
Oh,
It's been a pleasure. Outlaw, June 18th. Make sure you all listen, download, stream, buy.
Let's keep talking.
Oh, he's a way to get his hat. He has to show off. This is my gardening hat, by the way. I garden in this so I don't burn. Irishmen burn, you know.
No, I'll put on a different one.
Oh, get off your milk and drink your horse. Yeah. All right, lads.
I got a few more I could try to put on, but I don't want to show off.
All right.
Why did you have to take the reign from him there? You know,
because I'm like that. That's just the way I am.
Beautiful setup.
It's what can I say?
Oh, yeah,
that says it all.
That's the hat right there.
That's an outlaw attitude.
That's the outlaw.
Yeah,
wanted dead or alive. Yeah.
Preferably dead.
Again, gentlemen, thank you all very much, and I shall hopefully see you all soon. Please if anybody who listened to this, if you want to check out Evil Creek, it'd be much appreciated if you go on our Instagram, our YouTube, and Facebook, and all that stuff. Thank you.
Do it.
Ciao, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was waiting for the froggies again, but thank you.
I'm surprised you can't hear it. It's still over there.
Oh, I hear it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, have a good
There it is.
night.
All right, over and out. Thanks a million.
Thanks, Johnny.